Hi folks, I'm back. Today I want to talk to you guys about over-exaggerating a person's mistakes, people's mistakes. I'll tell you what, especially when it comes down to our nearest, dearest, close ones, whether it be our siblings or spouse, we bite their head off. We over-exaggerate when it comes down to a small minor mistake. For instance, what are you doing? I told you don't do this. We explode. But I'm telling you, at this time and place, that there's no need to do that. Because when you keep on doing that, you're going to break them down. You're going to break their confidence, and you're also going to destroy your own relationship with them. They're not going to be able to trust you. They're not even going to be able to turn to you because of the fact that they're either scared of you because of your responses, and they certainly won't want a relationship with you. So therefore, it will start deteriorating. They'll rather turn to someone else who could probably end up giving them the wrong advice. But the fact that they've got that attention from that person, they're more likely to sway towards that direction. Now, you don't want that. You don't want to lose a relationship with your dearest loved one, especially if it's your child or your spouse, siblings. People, check this out. I'm all good for warning someone and giving them advice. But there's a way of doing it. You don't shout or scream or swear at them, because that will make them run a mile. When they've made a mistake, encourage them, empower them. For instance, it's okay. We all make mistakes. Don't worry about it. Forget it. Let's move on. Just take whatever it is that you've learned from this mistake and just move on. I'll give you an example. The relation between father and son. Yes. He makes a mistake. The father says, don't worry about it, son. Helps him pick himself up and just move on. Or in fact, helps him pick himself up, talks to him, explains to him in a nice way that if you do this again, you'll end up hurting yourself. And we'll try to look for a way of protecting it, praising it, and encouraging and empowering it. And you know what that does? That improves the quality of the relationship, that increases trust and reliance upon the one who is saying the praise, giving the praise, and not shouting. That's the big difference, people. I'll give you another example. Something that happened to me long time ago. I was doing a driving lesson with one of my instructors. And just that day, I was very excited. I was ready to go. And what I'd done is, it was an automatic car, by the way. And what I'd done is, I put my foot down on the gas, and I didn't realize how much power that I used on my foot towards the pedal towards the pedal. And all of a sudden, the car went vroom, and it was on one of the lowest gears. And as it was going vroom, there was a person who was crossing, and I nearly hacked off their legs. But my instructor put the brakes on just in time and said to me in response, Mabs, don't worry about it. These mistakes happen. But the fact that he didn't yell at me in response, the fact that he didn't have a go at me, the fact that he was just alright, that made me feel more confident, that made me empowered, and that made me feel as if I was protected and under the right hands of the instructor. And that's the same thing that the person needs to do, each and every one of us need to do in our relationships. Don't over-exaggerate the mistakes. Don't snap at a person for their small mistakes. Even if it's a big one, there's a way of dealing with it. There's a way of dealing with many things, everything. Sometimes you've got to be firm. Sometimes you've got to be angry, but you need to choose a moment of emotion. I'll give you an example. It doesn't require you to be angry each and every time that someone makes a mistake. In some instances, yes, but not in every single cases. And in some cases, it will require you to be humorous, but not in all cases. In some cases, it will require you to be sad, but not in all cases. This is what I'm talking about. Don't use one emotion to deal with every single mistake. You need to change up your emotions. Sometimes firm, sometimes angry, sometimes loud, sometimes happy, sometimes sad. This is what I'm talking about. Vary it. Don't just be one-dimensional and choose one emotion to deal with every single mistake by over-exaggerating, by being very snappy and biting someone's head off. I hope that's made sense. People, that's all I have to say. I hope that's been insightful and delightful. Until then, take care, stay strong, stay focused, and always live to learn to empower and inspire the lives of many as well as yourself. Bye for now. Son, come here. There you go. Say bye. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, buddy. People, something that just got brought to my mind just now. You know, kids, the thing about kids, when you say no, no means yes to them. They'll end up doing it anyway. And it doesn't matter how many times that you say no, they're still going to do it. They're still going to challenge your authority. And the thing is, you may start off by saying no nicely. Don't do that. Don't do it again. Don't do that. Don't do that. And through time, you might get snappy. Snappy and more snappy. And that may become who you are. Because through time and time again, what happens is, when you start off being nice, and people challenge you over and over again, you get more firm and stern. And you're changing. And all of a sudden, you're firm and stern in every single area. As soon as someone makes a mistake, be mindful of that. Be mindful of that not developing into a habit. When a child, for instance, makes a mistake, have mercy upon it. And look for different ways of dealing with things. Look for different ways of different emotions to tackle the situation at hand. That's what I'm talking about, people. I hope that has been insightful and educational and motivational. If it hasn't, by all means, keep on going about your day. Have a great day. Until then, take care, stay strong, stay focused, and always live to learn to empower and inspire the lives of many, as well as yourself. Bye for now. From me and my boy, son, come here, quick, come here, come on. Show the people. Say bye, everybody. Go on, say it. I think so. Wait. Say bye.
I didn't know. Well,
Shut up.